Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. So as you can see in the picture, Eli B has actually passed her driving test. In the video you can see a mock test that she took about a week before she passed her driving test. She doesn't actually pass the mock and is actually a little bit upset about it, as you can see from her reaction at the end of the video. But the message she wanted me to get across to you guys was that don't be too disappointed, don't be too disheartened. Just because you fail a mock, it doesn't mean you're going to fail the real test, as you'll see. Thanks for watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm Ming, some of you might know me as Kevin. So today I've got one of my pupils, Eli B.
Hello.
Right, so today we've got another mock test video. We're basing our driving route around Isleworth today because Ellie has her test booked at Isleworth. It's soon, but once again I'm not going to tell you exactly when the test is. So how are you feeling today, Ellie?
Bit nervous.
Bit nervous about the test?
A bit nervous about
We've
the
done
test.
1 or 2 mock tests in the past. You've been successful how many times?
Once.
Once, okay.
We have done
so
quite a few.
We've done a few. Well, you know, practice makes perfect. So hopefully today we're gonna be successful. Right, shall we begin?
Yeah.
All right. So, can you read me the number plate on the blue vehicle? So it's the Ford Fiesta, the one in the distance. Starts with the letter L.
L M. That's either O or 0. 5 W D L.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep. LM05. Yep, that's correct. Tell me how you would check your power steering. So how do you check your power steering to make sure it works?
So, well, basically when the engine is off, the steering is like very stiff and hard and locked.
Okay.
Once you turn the engine on, it should run smoothly.
Right, okay, so are you trying to say when the engine's on, the steering will...
You'll run smoothly without being stiff.
Okay,
or
yep.
Locked or stuck.
Alrighty, okay, so what I'd like you to do is keep following the road ahead at all times, unless you see any signs or markings that state otherwise. If I want you to go left or right, I'm going to give you plenty of warning. Okay, so if I don't say anything, you just keep following the road ahead. At some point I'll get you to follow some road signs today as part of your independent driving, and I'll ask you to do a manoeuvre as well, maybe the emergency stop. Right, are you happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so at any point if there's something you're not sure about, you can always ask me, but obviously make sure you ask in good time.
Okay.
So we're going to begin the test. When you're ready, I'd like you to move off, and we're going to turn right at the end of the road. So right at the end of the road. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Ellie carries out good observations before moving off. So yes, right at the end of the road. Good mirror checks and a well-timed signal. We're at a closed junction here. Ellie does very good observations before she creeps out and moves off safely. I'd like you to stop on the left, please, behind the blue vehicle. So there's a blue car on the left. We're going to pull up behind the blue car. Don't worry if there's a driveway there. Just going to stop about a car length behind this car. So give yourself about a car length so you can move off again. Right, thank you very much. And when you're ready, continue to drive, please. And once again, Ellie demonstrates good observations before she moves off. At the end of the road, turn right. super bright sun today, eh?
Yeah, blinding.
Causing all kinds of problems. That's what you get when it's autumn or winter time in the UK, the low sun. We're going to turn left at the mini roundabout, so mini roundabout left. And again we're turning left, so the next road on your left. There's a gap on your right hand side. We're going to stop in the gap, please, on the right, so pull over on the right hand side. Not too worried if you just slightly overlap the driveway on this occasion, so just line yourself up nicely. Thank you. So when you're ready to do so, I'd like you to reverse backwards. Just keep your side of the car reasonably close and parallel to the curb. So we're going to go back for about 2 car lengths. Take it away. So here Ellie demonstrates really good observations throughout the whole manoeuvre, and really good car control as well, as she manages to keep the car really slow and at a really nice manageable speed. Alright, so I'd like you to stop. That's fine, thank you very much. Okay, so when you're ready to do so, continue to drive. Really good observations here before moving off, and a good use of the signal. At the end of the road, turn left. The roundabout, if you can turn right, we're taking the 4th exit, so exit number 4. So Eli B, I'd like you to, we're going to be following road signs now, so that's going to be your independent driving for this test.
Okay.
At the traffic lights we're going to go straight, so follow the road ahead at the traffic lights, and then after that follow signs directing you towards Staines. Eli stops a good safe distance here behind the vehicle in front. Always make sure you can see the bottom of their tyres and a bit of the road. We call it the tyres and tarmac rule. Good mirror checks here before moving over to the left lane. Continue following the sign for Staines, please. So here Ellie commits a serious driving fault. She starts to drift into the lane to her right hand side, and as you can see in the video, I have to take control of the steering to guide us back into the left lane.
We did alright getting into the right lane initially, just going through the roundabout. I was a little bit to the right. Right, okay, carry on. Okay, so we're going to follow the sign towards Hounslow. So follow the sign for Hounslow. Follow the sign for Hounslow again, please.
So I've given Ellie a driving fault here for gears. She moves off in second gear instead of first. So Ellie demonstrates some really good observations here. She really makes sure she checks those mirrors properly before she changes lanes and exits the roundabout. When it's safe to do so, show me how you open and close your window. Thanks very much. So here I've given Ellie a driving fault for awareness and planning. She doesn't see the parts of her until fairly late, and as a result makes life a little bit difficult for herself.
Just stay in the right lane, please. We're going to be turning right at the crossroad junction, so right at the crossroads where the red traffic lights are.
Can't see if I can move from here.
So here I've given Ellie a driving fault for junctions turning right. She gets a bit confused here about what to do. A full explanation of what she could have done better is given at the end of the video during the debrief.
Yeah, so just treat it like you normally would do now.
So here I've given Ellie a driving fault for undue hesitation. The speed limit on this road is actually 30 miles an hour, but Ellie seems to be driving at around 25 for the best part of the road.
Okay, so at the next mini roundabout, follow the road ahead, so we're just going to go straight at the mini roundabout. Can you turn right at the traffic lights, please?
So Ellie does really well at this particular crossroad junction. She positions well in the middle of the road and turns when it's safe to do so. So once you've gone past the zebra crossing, turn right. So next road on the right. Okay, take the next road on the left, the next road on the left. Somewhere along this road, I mean it doesn't have to be right away, but if you can find a safe place to stop on the left. Yep, by this little tree is perfect. Okay, so you may switch off the engine. Right, so that's the end of your test, Eli B.
Can I cry now?
I'm afraid to say you haven't been successful. That's what the real examiners probably say, something along those lines. I'm afraid you haven't been successful on this occasion.
Not your time, it's not your today, it's not your day.
Okay, so yeah, the bottom line is you failed. But why? Why did you fail?
Do I need to say it? I lived it. Do I need to say it?
Okay, right. Okay, so let's analyse the failing moment. So what it was an error with your steering. I've marked it as a serious fault for steering, because on the roundabout you just weren't keeping in the lane properly. Yeah, you started drifting over to the right far too much. Just to the point where I had to grab the wheel and get you back over in the left lane properly. Otherwise, if there was a car coming up on your right hand side, they could have quite easily hit the side of your car or swerved to avoid you. Alright, so that's where you've got a serious fault. One serious fault, but that's enough to fail the driving test. Yeah, okay, let's talk about some of your other faults. So you got one for gears.
I did.
Yeah, do you remember we were at Apex Corner, the roundabout, the big roundabout? We're turning right, going towards Hounslow, and then you moved off in second gear.
I did? Don't remember.
You did. Maybe you didn't feel it. It wasn't too bad. You got away. I mean, wasn't anything coming on the right hand side, but had you been in first, it would have been better.
Did I move from the traffic lights, you mean?
No. So it's an uncontrolled roundabout, so there's no traffic lights.
So after I moved from the traffic lights, I mean when I was in the middle of the roundabout?
No, we're joining the roundabout. Okay, so this is after you've committed the serious fault.
Right.
So we've gone left following the sign to Hounslow onto the slip road, and then the big roundabout where you turn right, fourth exit towards Hounslow.
Yeah, I'm so confused.
So that one
now.
is Apex Corner. On that particular roundabout, you didn't do anything wrong apart from you moved off in second gear.
I don't remember that.
Okay. Watch the video back.
No, I'm not sure if I want the video published. No. You know, taking the controls, the steering control and the pedal controls is too breezy for the ego. Too breezy for the ego. The other faults is fine, but these kind of faults I like.
Okay. So undue hesitation was on the. There's one particular road where it was 30 miles an hour, and you.
Was that the one that we just been through? We just drove.
Yeah, it's.
Because I felt like it was a 30, and I was going over 20, but not 30, because I was thinking, what if this is a 20? But yeah, that was maybe an hesitation. I did really hesitate on that one, maybe.
Yeah.
Going a little bit faster, but I did go over 30. I was at 25 there.
But yeah, I mean, it was safe to drive at 30 miles an hour, so yeah, you were just kind of hovering around the.
Because I remember seeing the 20 sign, and I'm thinking, is the 20 starting here? I think it is.
It is starting there, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so yeah, the whole section of road after you turn right was a 30 road. Okay, and you had a bit of an issue just turning right at the crossroad junction as well.
I did, because once you were past the signal, the lights.
Yeah.
There wasn't another lights at the end, like showing you, like when you pass this
No.
lights. So I was like, am I just to assume that I can go once these people stop?
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to assume anything. So what you want to do is you moved into two cars in front of you. They've gone into the middle of the junction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you've made the decision to join the queue. So you're now the third car in the queue.
Yeah.
You've gone past the stop line.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah.
That's totally fine. But then when the two cars in front of you go, you have to make a decision whether it's safe for you to go or not.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I would have done, look left, look right, are those cars moving? No, they're not moving.
So
okay,
go.
so I can go now because you've got a window of opportunity there to go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I marked it down as a driver fault because you did stay there, but where you actually stayed, you weren't really blocking the road or anything like that. You were just kind of just there, really.
Mm-hmm.
But had you have say for example you stopped in the middle of the road and then you didn't move for whatever reason, and the traffic started flowing from left and right, then it becomes serious because now you're just in the middle of the road blocking the traffic flow. But you know where you weren't in the way of anybody. Awareness and planning, you were just a little bit late spotting the parked van. Do you remember on the dual carriageway? But you managed to check the mirrors and signal change lanes safely. So yeah, nothing to fail you for, just a minor fault. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 faults in total.
5 minor faults.
5 in total. One of them's a serious.
4 minors and 1 serious.
4 minors, 1 serious. Okay, so you got 1 serious fault for the way you conducted yourself on the roundabout. Right, and that is it.
That's really bad for my test coming up now.
Yeah, so the serious obviously was the bad one. The other ones, you know,
This the one of the most difficult routes.
I made it hard on purpose.
Okay.
So I gave you plenty of roundabouts.
That was very challenging. That those roundabouts. I mean, I don't think I've ever done that one in that direction. The one that I made the mistake. Have I?
Maybe not. But,
not like going forward.
straight
So because
second.
I was thinking I will keep on the left lane because this will take me forward. But then when you get there, oh no, this lane is just turning left. And then I made sure to switch right. And then I was getting like, oh.
Yeah, I think we've come from the other direction where we've gone
Yeah.
straight second exit, but
Yeah.
it's the same. It's like a mirror. It's the same way, whichever way you go.
Yeah.
You just have to stick to that left lane and get around the roundabout.
Yeah. That's bad. That was
That
the
was
worst.
That was not a good one. Not a good one. Right. Anyway, that's analysis over. I shall let Eli B decide whether she wants to publish this video. If she does,
Maybe someday in the future when my ego is being healed. Not today. Not
today.
Not until I don't know. Not until
sometime.
Christmas.
Not until Christmas.
At least.
Anyway, guys, you might see us, you might not. If you see us, subscribe. If you don't, then you're not going to know about this video. Anyway, bye bye.